Hey everyone, welcome in. This is your good stuff reading for the month of October. We are going to take a look at each individual sign and see what is the good stuff for you. Also, please take into consideration that this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. Um, I don't know what's going to come out. However, I'm hoping that October is a better month for everyone. So let's see. What are some things that you guys need to focus on? Oh, also, if you need something more personalized, miatarot.com. The link is in the description box below. Also, there are mini reads on Monday. So if you could make sure to grab one because once they're gone, they're gone. And a lot of people wait until I'm already started and they're like, oh, are you done? So just make sure that you are staying ahead of the game to get your spot reserved for mini reads. There will be at some point this month that I have been kind of going back and forth on whether or not I should do a I'll wait. Never mind, I'll wait. Anyway, let's go on to Aries. I'll start the timer here now. All right, Aries. What's some good stuff coming in for Aries that they can look forward to? Okay, good stuff for Aries. All right. Okay, what's the page of cups in reverse? Okay. I feel like more work is coming in and not in a bad way. There may have been some sort of either you feel like you're kind of in a slump, maybe even for creativity, your juices have just been not flowing the way that they normally are. I do feel as though there is something that is coming in for you later on in the month that is going to assist with the growth of whatever your work related things are. So it could be a special project, it could be a business that you're trying to create, it could even be and I just heard higher learning. So it could be something that you're trying to learn and master. I feel like there's going to be a shift for you guys, Aries. Now, second message that I got is that if you've been dealing with somebody who seems like they have not been going the distance in relation to diving deep maturely when it comes to emotional stuff, then, you know, I see this person actually trying to put forth effort in the month of October. So you may see a shift in them as well. Also, I didn't tell y'all, I am doing a no cuss October. I know we're already in October, but I'm going to try not to cuss. And I want to see what YouTube does with the algorithm. I'm just playing with it. So give me strength. All right, you got two of cups here. You also have the justice in the reverse. If there was something in relation to you, either with a friend or a lover, or even somebody that you just have felt like you are not seeing eye to eye with this justice in the reverse, it's like something is, it's either someone's giving more or I don't know, there just feels like a misalignment or an imbalance in something that you have put loyalties towards. I do feel like that starts to clear up. I also feel like someone is no longer going to hold back. It's whoever has been keeping you from either not elevating in your relationship, or it just seems like they've been keeping you at an arm's reach. Then I do see this person actually opening up more in the month. What else for Aries? Okay, you got Five of Cups here. You also have the Three of Wands. There's somebody in the wing that's been waiting on you. I don't know if this is good stuff, but they've been waiting on you or waiting for the right time. I feel like they're missing your attention. They're missing your energy. This person may no longer wait any longer and come towards you, but just know that this person has been waiting. They've just been kind of waiting for the right time to come towards you. Um, Also, if you have had issues with either there's some sort of delay or some sort of, I just feel like it could be And it's weird because I almost got like a feeling, it's not there, but I almost got like a feeling of someone trying to create blocks or issues for you. This could even be you doing this to you. Um, that begins to clear up. Okay. I also feel like those who don't support you will be revealed as well as removed. So anyone that isn't supporting you in whatever endeavor that you have going on, I do feel like that's being separated from you. So that way, because I just saw a green light. Weird. I just saw a green light. So green means go. They're trying to separate you from whatever that blockage is, the universe is. All right. Anything else? You have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Keep in mind, whatever this thing is that you feel like, oh, damn, I missed that, or dang, I missed that opportunity. Understand that this is actually creating freedom for you. It didn't hurt you. It is helping you. And you'll see that soon, because I feel like there's going to be something else that comes in and you really get to shine and do your thing. Okay. Independently, might I say. All right. Let's go on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, good stuff. What is going on for Taurus? Good stuff. All right, you once again, you got the Eight of Pentacles here. You also have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. I feel like here when it comes to your work, this is actually a good thing. You're going to, it's almost like I'm showing you guys that I don't need any help, or I'm showing you guys that I can do this on my own. There's something here, it's like you're proving someone wrong. You're showing them that you can rise to the occasion and that you don't need additional assistance, and something that you are working towards or working on. Now, I understand everybody needs a little bit of assistance. However, this is something I feel like it's weird because I feel like this is something that you need to not only prove to yourself, um well, I guess prove to others, but you need to prove to yourself. Like it's twofold. And that actually will boost up your confidence in whatever it is that you're working on there. I have the Hanged Man here in the reverse. I also have the Four of Wands in the reverse. There's some sort of epiphany that comes to you, with helping you to regulate, um, something stability wise, something foundational that you have going on. And right now it could feel like, things have been kind of rocky, but you get that aha moment, and it actually leads you to taking very brave steps, like taking a risk that's going to land you in a very good position. I see like you gaining attention from this, accolades, people, like talking about you in positive ways, but I also feel like this helps with your self-confidence as well. All right. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. You also have the Queen of Swords. Cutting out bad habits. I mean, that's really cutting out bad habits. This could be time wasters. This could be you. I mean, not only just people, but also things that you do that might waste your time. I do see you cutting that out so that way you're opening up the doors to allow better fortune to come your way. So, removal of dead weight, basically. All right. Six of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Hermit here. Someone that you may have been on, kind of like, I don't know, this person may have secluded themselves. They're coming back around. Could have Virgo in their chart with the Hermit there, but this person is wanting to come back around to you. The way you're going to know what this is this was a false start. This is something that you may have felt very excited about, and you've had to do a lot of healing, inner work. But I feel like not only is this person going to come back, but they're going to come back with giving you information that kind of helps with understanding. Like I see, how do I explain it? It's not closure that I'm talking about. It's like you finally are getting information that this person was withholding, because I feel like they still needed to kind of do some soul searching themselves. And so now they're coming back around to kind of fill in those missing pieces of information. All right. You have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Once again, this is talking about someone coming back around that was fickle in the past. I want to also note, for some of you guys, this is a family member. This is like a parent or maybe a sibling. Um, I'm not getting like full on love related. And we have Leo and we also have Virgo that's here, but I just feel like someone is wanting to come back around to give you an explanation about something. And the way that you're going to know is that they are a fickle person. They're wishy-washy. You never know what you're going to get with this person, but I feel like they've done some soul searching. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Let's go on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, good stuff. What's going on for you? What's the good stuff for Gemini? All right, you got the Ace of Cups here. You also have the Three of Swords. I feel like somebody's wanting to also, you know what? Taurus and Gemini, it's interesting because I feel the same thing with them. Somebody's wanting to come in to heal a connection. They're wanting to provide some healing. Here goes my nose again. Provide some healing and heal that connection. I feel like this person, you in the past, they have not been a team player. They've kind of left, I hate to say, they've kind of left you high and dry. You get to do what you want to with that, but that is showing up in the good stuff. Give me more here. That King of Swords wants to come out so bad. You have the, once again, I'm telling you, there's somebody here that wants to like, I want to say truce. I want to say truce. This is somebody that's wanting to come back to you. They want I mean, truce. They want to be on better terms with you. And they're wanting to heal this connection. I feel like they have a lot to say. And I do feel like this time around, they are wanting to fully give to this connection, whoever this may be, family, friend, lover. Okay, you have the Five of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Page of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to have some, okay, two things here. Someone's popping into your life unexpectedly, and also some of y'all are getting money unexpectedly. I do feel like it's going to be a pleasant surprise for you, Gemini. You have the Four of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Ten of Wands. Why is this good stuff? Okay. So the wheel is turning in your favor. For those of you that this resonates with, this is something that has completely depleted you. You feel very restless. I feel like you're not, it's burnout. That's what it feels like. It's burnout. Because you also have this Ten of Wands here, which is reflecting that. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some sort of new, oh yes, okay. Whatever it is that you guys are carrying, whether it's a workload, whether it's responsibilities, whether it is burdens that have been sitting on you. In October, I do see luck turning in your favor and that cycle no longer continuing. You are actually changing habits. There are changes that are happening that will allow you some relief. You have the Devil here in the reverse. You also have the Judgment here. If you've had any blocks that have kept you from being able to, I feel like this is second chance energy on something that you want to do. This might even be second chance energy on being with someone. Hold on, I have to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Allergies. Okay, let me start this back up. If this is someone or something that you have felt like the universe has been keeping the two of you separated, you and whatever this is, I do feel like it's like the universe is saying, okay, now is the time. Now you get the opportunity. And so you see there is some sort of opportunity that is showing up in your life again. You don't have any blocks associated with it. This is something that is a wish fulfillment for you. And so it's like I said, it's like the universe is granting a wish that you get. You have the Tower moment. You also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I know what I'm about to say. It's going to be like, that's not good stuff. It's good stuff because it allows you to fix it. But I do feel like somebody is about to get exposed for stepping over a boundary. Okay. And whoever this boundary overstepper is, could be a Scorpio because you got the Tower here. It's like their cover is blown, is kind of what I'm getting. Cover is blown, everybody knows. And that actually allows for healing in that department. All right, let's go on to Cancer. Sorry, guys. Allergies are upon me. All right, Cancer, what's the good stuff coming your way in October? All right, you got Two of Wands in the reverse. You also have the World in the reverse. There's something that you get to once you too, you get an opportunity to close out a chapter. Look at that. Ah, I knew it. Knew it. Okay. You have the Two of Wands here in the reverse and the World in the reverse. There's something, there's like an action that you take that allows something to come back around to you because, once again, it felt like things were either not going your way. You may have encountered rejection. I feel like whatever was blocking that is removed or is being removed for you in the month of October. You get another chance. It's like you get another chance at your calling is what I want to say. So there's something that is calling to you, and maybe in the past you weren't ready and the universe stopped you, but I feel like now the time is coming up and you need to definitely seize that opportunity. Make sure that you are putting in all that hard work and effort to grow it because it is going to grow. There's longevity that's there. Okay. All right. You have Cancer. You have the Queen of Wands here. You also have the Six of Cups in the reverse. What's that Six of Cups in reverse? Okay. About what? Okay. There's something, once again, it's talking about moving with an action. This could be an idea that initially you've had, but you never really did anything and kind of put it on back burner. There's some major transformations, major changes. You have that Death card that's there. So there's something transforming in your life that at one point it just seemed like this was so far out of reach. I always talk about what you want wants you. And this is one of those things that felt like what you wanted didn't want you, and you were chasing after it, trying to get to it. And this may have been even something that you have felt very maybe pessimistic because you've wanted to attain this thing. However, I feel like with that Death card there, things are transforming, blocks are being removed, and kind of like, who was it? Was it Aries that had the green light? You as well got a green light of go and being able to create magic. For some of you, you're signing contracts. You're getting into agreements with others, collaborating with others to be able to achieve this. Give me more for Cancer, please. Good stuff. Nine of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. Even if your world outside of you just seems complicated and just full of craziness, I feel like within you, within yourself, it doesn't matter, because I feel like what's happening for you is you're becoming more confident within yourself. You are taking care of yourself more. And for a lot of you as well, if you've been suffering with some sort of like brain fog or having a hard time with deciphering between like what's real and what's fake, I do feel as though in the month of October, you're able to actually see that, and you're listening to your intuition. You're becoming more confident within yourself. You'll actually see an elevation from that Nine of Cups to the Empress, to where you are just on this other level. Now, for some of you, this is spiritual work. I got spiritual work. Like, I don't know. It's like elevating to the next level of whatever it is that you do. Tapping in. All right. And whatever it is that you are moving towards, I also feel like you're not allowing anything to hold you back, and you're going to recognize that you have support. I think support in people that you probably didn't think you would have support in. All right, Leo. What's the good stuff for Leo? What's coming towards Leo? All right, you have the Magician here in the reverse. You also have the Temperance in the reverse. There's something that's not going to work right now. And I say right now because this Temperance in the reverse is saying it's not the time. That's good because you don't want to do something that's not the right time. It might actually mess things up. Okay. What's the outcome of that? I'm gonna ask this real quick. The Sun card. I'm telling you, it's delayed. You have something that's being put on delay, but it's because it's for your greater good. It's not the right time. The universe doesn't want um it to be messy. It doesn't want it to be, it wants it to be the way that it is, and when it's supposed to come, it will come. I know I'm going in circles, but I'm just trying to get y'all to understand because it might not look good right now, but just give it some time. Okay, you have the Two of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be something here. There's something here that you're making a decision to learn. This could be like going back to school. This could be, yeah, this could be like going back to school. It's something in relation to knowledge. You're wanting to learn something new. For some of y'all, this is meeting someone new. But I do feel like this is going to be a good, it's going to be a good look for you. The only thing that I have to say is regulate your emotions, because there's going to be times where you may feel overly emotional, but just understand with that King of Swords, you got it. Like, you are in a better position than you think you are when it comes to whatever that is new. What else for Leo? You got Libra. You have the Justice card here. You also have the Four of Cups. I feel like there's going to be something here to where you are finally getting your just dues. It's weird because I almost feel like you're finally getting someone to leave you alone. This person could have Libra in their chart. They don't have to, but I feel like it's more so of like, finally I feel at peace. Finally, someone is like leaving me be. Um, or justice has finally been served and now I can be at peace. It's something in relation to that. Like, you don't have to sit, you're not sitting in this energy anymore, that Nine of Wands, where you feel like you have to be overly protective and overly aggressive to be protective. I do feel that you are going to notice that people are finally respecting your boundaries, because you guys have been in a little bit of a transition anyway about setting boundaries and not allowing people to, you know, play in your face. So I feel like you're definitely going to notice a difference in October. All right, what's going on? You have the Fool card here in the reverse, followed by the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're about to save yourself from something work related. What is this? Oh. Hmm. It feels like you're very cautious, or you may come across very cautious in relation to something. You know what this feels like? This almost feels as though there's someone that's like, yeah, get on board with me on this. This is gonna work. And you're like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not taking that risk. Basically, you are saving yourself from losing money. Whatever that risky thing is that you feel and you can really sense it, you're right. Your intuition is correct. Listen to that and go with that, because it actually saves you time, effort, and your funds. So listen to that little voice when it tells you don't do that. All right, Virgo. What's the good stuff for Virgo in October? All right, you got the Hanged Man here, and you have the Eight of Wands. You don't chase, you attract. Something that you've sat back on and just kind of observed and sat in a surrendering type of energy is finally coming your way. It's finally coming towards you. You don't have to go towards it. You're attracting. You're not running towards it. This could be a job, money, whatever it is that you're manifesting. But I do feel the way that you're coming across is very independent, yet nurturing, yet also very stable within yourself. Like this is a queen that you want to be. You're very grounded energy, and it's radiating, and others are feeling that. And so I do sense that things are, it's like a magnet. They're going to be going towards you. You don't have to really do too much of anything but be yourself. All right, what else, Virgo? What's going on? You have the Ace of Swords here, and you also have the Devil in the reverse. Something is going to be revealed. Oh, I feel like this might be like someone, I just heard someone's evil plans. Yeah, so it might be somebody that had like some sort of out to get you type of energy. I believe that you're going to be conquering that. I had to keep myself from cussing. I'm sorry. You're finding out the truth, and it's actually allowing you to be released, to be like the truth shall set you free type of feeling. But I just heard you're no longer under their spell. I don't know. All right. Yep. You're no longer under their spell. There's somebody trying to play mind games with you, but you see straight through them. Yeah, you're not allowing that devious energy to take hold. So that is good stuff. Very aware of yourself. All right. You have could be Capricorn energy. Could be. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse. You have the Chariot in the reverse. Why is that good stuff? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Wands. You not going on that trip is actually honoring your mental and physical health. I feel like some of you are a bit burnt out, depleted, and you actually make the choice. You make the choice to actually focus on like paying attention to yourself, paying attention and listening to what's going on in your body. But this is good. You not taking that trip or you delaying that trip. But there's something in relation to movement is what I get. Hmm. Now, if it's not a trip, it's like you deciding not to proceed with an idea right now in the month of October because you are giving your health attention. That's good stuff. So, and you know, I always talk to y'all about your burnout. So it's good that you are focusing on you. All right. Three of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Something new that you're doing is healing you. It's helping you heal. Justice. I don't know why I feel like this is health related stuff. So I'm not going to like go super specific, but it seems as though you're becoming more aligned. You're doing the right things for yourself. There's new things that you may be learning and implementing within your life, which is also assisting with healing something within. I just heard the gut. Does somebody have gut problems? Okay. There's something that's healing within your body that is, that is the good stuff. Keep at whatever this new thing is that you're doing. That was weird. The gut. Okay. Libra. What's the good stuff coming for you in October? Ooh, I love it when a Libra queen and king sets their boundaries. Boundary setting. stopping people from using you, bad habits, not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. I see you truly putting your foot down in the month of October. And I just want to continue always seeing that. Libra. What else? You have the Eight of Wands here and the King of Pentacles. Huh. Okay. Few things. Some of y'all, this is a person that is coming into your life very quickly and and is going to be like attached to you, but not in a bad way. Not, and I know attached sounds bad. It's going to be very grounding. It's going to be fast, but it's going to feel right. This doesn't have to be a love thing, but I do feel like this person is very dedicated to you. I feel like they put in a lot of effort. They show up for you. I also am getting money. So there's something coming in. It could be fast money. It could be an opportunity that comes in that is very grounding for you. But there's something that's coming in, and it's coming in quick. So heck, some of y'all might see this at the beginning of Libra season. Libra season. No, I'm looking at Libra. X that out. October, the beginning of October. Jesus, Louises. Because we are very much already past the beginning of October season. But you know what? For me saying that, or Libra season, for me saying that, maybe some of you already saw this at the beginning of Libra season, and it's just trickling into October. But anyway, la 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 la. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, and you also have the Four of Swords. Knight of Swords. Huh. Ooh, okay. Some of you, I feel like you're keeping this quiet, and maybe, and it could be because you might have been feeling a bit overwhelmed because people love to depend and lean on Libra. Too nice. Y'all are too nice until you're not. But it feels like you're finally getting a break. And when I say finally getting a break, it's like maybe you're creating that break. You have the Four of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it could be some of you are going ghost and giving yourself a break. And when you're doing this, and like I said, when I say giving yourself a break, or I mean like taking time away from people, okay? That doesn't mean that you're not working or doing whatever it is that you want to do, but it's just like I'm breaking myself away from interactions. I actually see doing that because I just heard let them cook. So whatever it is that you're doing, you you have the tools that you need and you can do it independently, and you're actually going to create magic. You're going to do something here in relation to your financial stability, your independent growth, and your the bricks are calling to me on that. It's like laying out a foundation, and you have the tools that you need, and you're building up that brick to make it strong. All I know is it's not including other people, and you can do it on your own. All right. Scorpio, what's going on for you guys in the month of October? What's the good stuff? Ooh. Okay, you got Seven of Wands, and you also have the Temperance in the reverse, having to put your foot down once again. Some of y'all might be Libra, Scorpio cuspers, or have both in your chart, but it does look like having to put your foot down towards people who are actually trying to get something from you, and you're actually going to see who just wants to use you, because for some reason I feel like this person is like a fast talker, or they're trying to push you into something. You put your foot down, you're going to see their little ugly temper flare, and it actually exposes the real from the fake. All right. And so that allows you to be able to make better judgments with who you deal with and who you don't. Okay, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Hanged Man here. If there was something that you had been waiting on, like, it almost feels like you're doing the work, but you're also observing what's happening. And for some reason, I feel like this is money related. Some of you may see a boost in your finances when it comes to, once again, I just heard foundation, and now I'm seeing the bricks again. It's something that you've built, and it's like you've been waiting for this moment. So, and then I just heard acknowledgement. So some of y'all are going to be receiving acknowledgement as well. All right, what else? What else, Scorpio? For the month of October, the good stuff. Rest. I love rest. Y'all don't understand. I love rest. And this rest is going to allow you. So I don't know if you take PTO, like that paid time off, because I know sometimes people don't know what PTO is, but paid time off. If you already have like a vacation set, if you were just going to be staycationing, if you just took the weekend off, whatever. I feel like there's going to be something here. This might even be in your sleep. You're about to be hit. I just heard $1 million idea. What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. What the heck? You're about to receive some sort of download in your time of rest that is it's going to be about an idea that just pops up in your head, and you need to jump on this idea because this idea is a money maker. I see lavish. Y'all got me channeling. I'm channeling more in Scorpio. Pay attention to your dream. Now my eye is red. Real red. It's the allergies, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, what else for Scorpio? What else for you guys? Come on. Ooh. Ooh. See? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I just love when I see these cards together. I'll take this one too. Okay. There's something that you're going to be celebrated for, and it's I don't know if this is a new idea or it's just you're going to be new to people's like household, because I feel like it's household name, people speaking your name, people celebrating you, celebrating your authenticity. So please be you, which Scorpio don't have a problem with that, but it's I don't know. I just feel like this is something that you get to create and you get to have fun, and it's something that you enjoy, and I see you on a higher level than what you are at right now. It's some sort of higher level that you guys are getting to. And it could be from that idea that you get from your rest, your slumber. Lord, I'm looking at myself and these allergies is taking me through, boy. All right, Sagittarius. What's the good stuff? What is the good stuff for me? Okay, not allergies. What's the good stuff for Sagittarius? Oh, man. What is the good stuff for Sag? Ooh, freedom. Ooh, where are y'all going? Take me with you. I got Eight of Swords in the reverse. I also have the World card here. I feel like you are getting the opportunity to travel. There may be some travel, whether you are actually traveling in October or you are planning ahead. But there is the freedom to travel and see the world. You have the World card that's here. I also feel like there's something that's coming your way. It's like a new experience, whether this is a new experience with a person or this is the new experience with what's it called? like some, I don't know, a job, something, you putting yourself out there, whatever. But with that Eight of Swords in the reverse, this is saying I am not stopping myself from doing fill in the blank. There's no self-sabotage here. Freedom. Whether it is freedom to move or freedom within the mind, you guys are feeling that freedom in the month of October. What else? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. All right. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. You also have the Emperor in the reverse. And what is that about? Page of Wands. I'm telling you, I don't know what this opportunity is, but this, once again, I feel like you are surrendering to this new thing that is coming in, and man, it's bringing so much abundance to your life. But I feel like this is like a new experience. So this is almost like saying, hey, Sag, when this experience comes in, however it may come in, grab a hold of it and experience some stuff. Okay? Just in case y'all didn't listen in the beginning, this is going to be no cuss October for me. I'm trying something out with the algorithm, so we'll see. So y'all will hear me use fake cuss words. All right. Hierophant, Devil in the reverse. Some of y'all, this is a relationship. For some of y'all, this is a relationship. For others of y'all, this is going to just catapult you to the next level. For the ones that it's catapulting you up to the next level, I feel like people are looking up to you. Like you're mentoring. Like you are being seen as the voice of the truth, as the voice that people need to tune into. If you're doing social media type of things, then you need to, you know, get out there, man. Get out there. But I feel like nothing is holding you back. It's a nice vibe. It's a nice feeling, Sag. What else? You have the Moon card here. You also have the Death card in the reverse. Okay. What is that? Seven of Cups. You get a choice. You get a choice. You get a choice. This is, once again, it's talking about it. So, what you don't see coming, because to you, you might be like, things are not changing, and it's kind of staying the same. What you don't see coming, what's being hidden, but I feel like it will expose itself, is you have a choice. You can either stay the same or you can open up to new things. It's funny that it's ending like this. You get to pick your poison. You get to choose. Now I know poison sounds bad, but you get a choice. You get a choice. You are spoiled for choice. Sag. I feel like October is going to be a good month for you guys. You just have to be able to see the opportunities in front of you. That's really all that it's about. All right. Capricorn. What's the good stuff for you? What's the good stuff for Capricorn in the month of October? You have King of Cups here. You also have the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, if y'all want love, it's definitely there. You have the ability to find or to run into, sorry, because I don't like saying find someone, but run into someone that matches your fly, that matches your effort. Someone that is supportive and giving. Someone I actually think that has some money. I know. I mean, I don't know. I just heard I don't want no scrubs. I'm sorry. But there's somebody here that I feel like they're a gift giver. That whether that gift is monetary or emotional, this is somebody who has a big heart. So if you're looking for love, love is showing up in October. Opportunities. You have the Hermit here. You also have the Four of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you being in Hermit mode, if you are in Hermit mode, is going to, because I see some of you are you're not as active, maybe going out or being around people. The good stuff is saying that that's going to change because you're feeling so restless and you need to get out. So some of you are gonna get outside, and being outside will assist with getting rid of that restlessness. And it doesn't mean that you have to like be engulfed by people, but maybe you just need some sun touching your face. Oh, okay. Ooh. I also see, hold on. What is this? What is this? What's the Page of Pentacles? Yep. What's up with y'all? And okay, Capricorn, y'all got a lot of love going on here. So some of you may decide, if the coop up feeling was I want to like get back out there and date. I do feel like some of you will take that opportunity on dating. Like I said, very beginning said love. Love is in the air. Love is available to Capricorn. It looks like a good time to possibly get out there. And so for some of you that do, some of you may actually just go out to not necessarily lock anybody down, but maybe so to just get out there to communicate, just to talk, just to have chatter. But I feel like the ones that aren't looking, you're probably going to find something anyway. You have the Lovers here. So at one point, it might be, I'm not really trying to do too much, to I found my person. And it is harping on that right now, Capricorn. All right, what else for Capricorn in October? Okay, you have the Death card here. You also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Being open and vulnerable is going to be life-changing for you, Capricorn. But I'm trying to see in what way. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, sorry. A lot of your stuff is talking about you getting out of hermit mode. I don't know if a lot of you Capricorns have just kind of been stuck in the house or just to yourself, but it's showing like no longer sitting in this energy of like being way too overprotective of yourself, so much so that you're by yourself and not allowing anyone in. Being around others in the month of October is going to be life changing for you. And it could still be going back to the whole life changing ends up you meet the person of your dreams. So either way it goes, I do feel like you guys are getting out, mingling. All right. All right, Aquarius, what's the good stuff for you in the month of October? Good stuff for October. Aquarius, what's going on for you? All right, you got Seven of Pentacles here. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's going to be some sort of change that you are making that you're able to actually stick to. It shows, well, I mean, yeah, it's yielding results of longevity. So whatever changes that you are trying to make within your life that you're implementing, I do see that you're successful with doing so. You have the Justice card here and also the Emperor. What is this about? You know, what's interesting is okay, maybe you're sticking up for somebody or someone is sticking up for you. But it feels like, I don't know, so it feels like someone is sticking up for somebody else. Take it as it resonates. But this is going to lead to you receiving just dues, you receiving fairness. Somebody standing on business about a situation, and because of that, it's going to assist with being on the right side of the situation. It kind of aligns everything. It puts things back the way that they should be. All right, you got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Page of Pentacles. I see you guys learning something new in the month of October. You're not a master at it. It's pretty novice, or you're coming up as a novice in this. However, I get like excited. I get excited energy from this because it's like, yeah, I don't know everything and I don't know how to do it, but I'm eager to learn. So there's something here that you are jumping into and you're very eager to learn. I mean, you guys like learning though, and Aquarius. You guys are all about knowledge. All right, you got Queen of Cups here in the reverse. And you also have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The good stuff is coming up that somebody is like way too over emotional, but it's not affecting you at all. Probably sucks for them. But I do see it's possible that somebody is actually trying to be a little bit emotionally manipulative with that Queen of Cups. That Nine of Swords in reverse is, I'm hearing Lil Wayne, I ain't got no worries. So I don't feel like you care. And that's a good thing because then you're not stressed out. Okay? We don't like stress. Okay, King of Wands in the reverse, followed by the Queen of Wands. That's not a good combo together. Why is this? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Why is that good? If you're maybe the rest. You have King of Wands in the reverse. You also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's something that's coming to a stop because unfortunately somebody is pretty unreliable. Even if you're ready to move forward, this is stopping. Now, the good stuff about it, or what's good about it, is you have the Hanged Man here. You also have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands in the reverse. It's like the universe is saying whatever this is that you were trying to move towards, it needed to not continue, even if you don't think it does. And I hate this because hindsight 2020, you're going to realize that this was the best for you. I don't think that's going to be immediate though, to be honest. I just heard dodged a bullet. So you may be dodging something not so great. Okay, Pisces. What's the good stuff for Pisces in the month of October? What's the good stuff for the month of October? Okay, if you've had financial situation that you were needing, like if you were trying to wait for somebody to give you like an answer or information, and it has something to do with your finances, you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This could even be a job. I do feel like you get some sort of incoming information. There's something that comes in that will help you kind of put yourself back together, or putting things back together. Because I mean, look at her. She's decorating, or trying to decorate the pillars, and it just gives the feeling of like I'm arranging things back together. I'm putting things in order. So I do see your finances leveling out in the month of October. Give me more. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh yes, I love this. So if you have anyone that tries to use you, or if there's something that you are giving too much of your attention or energy to, you guys are stopping that in the month of October. You're putting a halt towards anything that is depleting you, taking away money, time, energy. All of that is currency. It's funny. I also see you like rejecting something work related. So if you're a creative and somebody is trying to pay, because I just heard pay me what I'm owed. You're demanding what you're owed. All right. The World card followed by the Two of Pentacles. You guys are entering into a new chapter in your life, and I feel like it's smooth sailing. You guys are doing it effortlessly in the month of October. This could be a relationship, but this could also be a new opportunity. For some of you also, this might be a move. Maybe some of you are moving or traveling and your travel plans go very smoothly. Okay. You have the Five of Swords here. You also have the Empress in the reverse. If somebody's trying to play in your face, that's not going to work. You're going to stop that as well. I do feel like you have somebody here that sees you as either, I mean, I don't know. They just want to get into your head. They want to get into your head and they want to try to knock you down. Because I just heard knock you down a peg. Then I just heard they think they're better than me. I don't know. This could be, I don't know. This could be anybody. I mean, you got Taurus here. You got Taurus, Libra, so it could be somebody with those signs. But I feel like you are going to, you're protecting whatever it is that they're trying to break down. It's impenetrable. They won't be able to. Give me more. All right, you have the Hanged Man here in the reverse. You also have the Sun card in the reverse. I feel like your thoughts about surrounding something that you feel might be taking too long are going to change. And there's an appreciation for how long it is taking. Okay. The Star card and the Seven of Swords. Why the Seven of Swords? The Eight of Wands. I just heard workaround. You're finding a workaround with a block. You're becoming strategic with finding a way around it. And that could still go towards the whole having a different appreciation for something that seems delayed. But either way it goes, it's like no matter what, I'm going to figure out how I can make my dreams come true. So I do feel like you are going to, you're not going to let anything get in your way in the month of October. I feel like you're going to be very headstrong when it comes to the things that you're wanting to achieve. Okay. All right, guys, that is what I have for you all today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And if you need something more personalized, miatarot.com. Mini reads are Monday. So get them while they're hot. All right, until next time, guys, take care.